I used to think I was just born wrong. Too sensitive, too loud, too quick to burn a bridge. But when you look at the blueprint of an alcoholic home, you realize that none of us were born this way. We were shaped. I grew up in that environment. My parents truly did their best. My dad worked himself into the ground until he passed in 2017. And my mom was the heart of the home. But addiction doesn't care how hard you work or how much you love your kids. It leaves a mark. Today, my mom is 5 years sober, a miracle I'm incredibly proud of. And I'm on my own journey of recovery. But even with the bottles gone, the psychology remains. Let's talk about what that looks like in adulthood. These are the statistics of the hidden epidemic. If you feel like an outsider, look at these numbers. You aren't as alone as you think. So, the 25% rule. Roughly 1 in 4 children lives in a household where at least one parent abuses alcohol or drugs. You aren't a rarity, you are part of a massive silent demographic. Next, the ACE factor. Parental substance abuse is a primary adverse childhood experience. High ACE scores are directly linked to complex PTSD, which isn't just stress, it's a physical rewiring of your brain's alarm system. Next up, the 4 times risk. So, adult children of alcoholics are 4 times more likely to struggle with their own addiction. It's a combination of genetics and a desperate need to turn off a brain that's been on high alert since preschool. So, in the 1970s, researchers identified the laundry list, traits common to adult children of alcoholics. Let's look at how the theory meets my reality and maybe yours. Number one, hypervigilance. Research shows that adult children of alcoholics have a heightened amygdala response. We scan rooms for threats others don't see. For me, this meant I became an expert in the sound of a door. I could tell by the weight of a footstep or the way a key turned in the lock exactly what kind of mood was walking into the house. I wasn't just a kid, I was a human sonar system, constantly pinging the environment to see if it was safe to breathe. We judge ourselves mercilessly. We believe that if we can just fix everyone else, we will finally be loved. So in my case, I spent 15 years with a man who lied and a mother-in-law who yelled. And my first instinct was always, what can I do better? How can I fix this? I would give the shirt off my back to people who wouldn't even give me the time of day because I thought my worth was tied to how much of myself I could pour into others until I was a total shell. Number three, the fear of abandonment, staying way too long. The fact is, we often stay in toxic situations because the known pain of abuse feels safer than the unknown pain of being alone. So in my case, I stayed even when the cables were flying. I stayed through the online dating, cheating, and pathological lies. Why? Because when you felt like an outsider since you were a toddler, you're terrified that if you leave, there will be absolutely no one left to catch you. We stay until we are forced to burn the bridge just to save our lives. Number four, reaction over action, the enraged sensitivity. So the fact is, we don't just get sad, we get enraged when people don't care. It's a defense mechanism against a world that ignored our needs for decades. In my case, people call me emotional or too sensitive, and they're right. When I see someone being stone faced or indifferent to suffering, it triggers every ounce of my PTSD. I'm not just reacting to them, I'm reacting to every person in my life who was supposed to care but chose the bottle instead. So, how do we break the cycle? Burning a bridge isn't always a sign of instability. Sometimes it's the first sign of help. It's the moment you say, I'm done being the only one trying to fix things. My life has been a fight for freedom. My dad was the glue, and when he died, I had to learn how to be my own glue. It's hard, it's lonely, but I'm proud of my sobriety, and I'm damn proud of my mother's 5 years. So if you're homeschooling, caregiving, or just surviving, I see you. We are the survivors of the house of spirits. We might be alone in our individual houses, but in this space, we are alone together. So, which one of these laundry list traits describe your life? Let's talk about it in the comments.
Hello, mommy, mommy. Hello, mommy. Hello, mommy. Say something to the people.